If you found this video because you're Googling things like, my baby can't roll over, or my baby gets stuck, or my baby can only roll over to one side of their body, my baby can only roll over to the right, or my baby can only roll over to the left side of their body, then you're in the right place watching the right video. Because in today's video, I'm going to share with you 7 different things that you can do to help your baby roll more symmetrically, equally to both the right and the left sides of their body. Pediatric physical. If you're new to the channel, my name is Cherrick Gordon. I've been a pediatric physical therapist for over 25 years, and I'm also a father to 2 wonderful kids. I show parents just like you how to use simple touch and movement to help your baby get stronger and smarter. So if you're ready to tackle today's topic, which is helping your baby roll over to both sides equally, grab your baby, get down on the ground, and let's get into it. Roll to both sides of your body. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is how to assess your baby's rolling skills. Now, if you put your baby to lie flat on their back and you have a toy and something brightly colored and you are cueing your baby to go ahead and reach for that toy, reach for that object, I want you to pay close attention to the way your baby rolls, and can your baby roll to both sides of their body? So first of all, if you start off and baby is reaching for the toy and baby rolls and is able to roll over towards the right side. Let's say baby can roll over to the right side, but when you try to have baby roll to the left side, baby kind of does something like this, or baby gets halfway and baby gets kind of stuck and cannot complete the roll. The first thing you want to observe is that, okay, there's a difference. Baby can roll one way, but baby cannot roll in the opposite direction. I also want you to look at how baby is rolling. When baby is rolling, is baby moving their head first, then their shoulders, then their arm, the shoulder comes off, but baby's hip is staying down on the ground. It's what's called a segmental roll versus a log roll. This is more of a log roll where you can see the entire doll is moving as one. Your baby's body is not a log, and your baby's body should not be moving as one. As you have your baby on the ground and baby is moving, if you have the toy above baby's face and baby is looking at the toy and turning their head, tracking the toy, and then baby starts reaching for the toy, you can see that as I'm reaching for the toy, my head is moving, my shoulders are moving, but my lower body is not yet moving. It's called a segmental roll, and eventually the hips will come up, but the hips should come up after that. So that's the first thing you want to look at. Is your baby rolling like a log, where baby rolls completely, where their entire body is rolling? And is that how your baby is moving, or is your baby rolling in a segmental manner? So that's the first bit of assessment. Doing kind of a log. Now, if your baby is doing kind of a log roll and your baby is not rolling in a segmental manner, one of the first things that you can do is check to see if there's tightness in your baby's trunk. And the way you do this, put your baby to lie flat on his or her back, bend baby's knees like this, and move both knees off together towards the mat, but keep baby's shoulder down on the ground. As you move baby's legs over, once with the knees bent, if you feel any kind of tightness, I want you to stop at that point. And I want you to do this assessment to both sides of baby's body and see if baby has the same amount of resistance in their trunk. If you move one side and that side feels loose, and you move the other side and that side feels tight, then it means you've got some tightness in baby's side muscles of their trunk, and you want to be able to address that. So that's the first assessment. those things that you can do with your baby to help your baby start to roll. If your baby is rolling towards her right side, rolling over her left arm, and she tends to get stuck when she's trying to come this way, one of the things that you can do is get down on the ground with baby, roll baby, help baby to roll onto their side, put one leg over the other, kind of like this, and just lay there and keep baby on their side and play in this position. What you'll notice is baby will try to lift their head up, and you will see a lot of muscle activity going on in the side, baby's side, and the side of baby's neck as baby tries to maintain their balance and engage with you in this position. And then you can let baby complete the roll. You can move this arm up and then let baby complete the roll and roll onto their tummy. If baby does not like tummy time, you can watch my video on how to help baby to tolerate tummy time. I do a deep dive into how to get your baby to tolerate tummy time. In this video here, I'm going to show you how to work with a baby in sideline. You can see that I have him lying on his side, and I'm just letting him kind of hang out there and be able to figure out how to complete that roll as he's reaching for the toy. You can see he's kind of stuck. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing his upper leg forward in front of the other leg, and you can see he's still kind of stuck. But at this point in our session, I didn't want to push him too much. I'm just letting him kind of hang out. And then even if he played on his side, every now and again he would lift that head up and get some exercise while lying and hanging out on his side. So this is a good activity that you can do with your baby to cue your baby to start exercising those side muscles, wake those side muscles up, and get some movement and be able to get your baby to complete the roll. You can see I have him almost all the way over. I had to give him quite a bit of help on that roll in order to get him to complete the roll. Once you have assessed your baby and you figure out where your baby is getting stuck, let's say your baby has some muscle tightness on the left side, on her left side. One of the things that you can do is put baby in sideline over something like a boppy, gently raise that left arm overhead, put your hands on baby's hips, and you can give baby a gentle side stretch to elongate those tight muscles and stretch them gently. If baby starts to cry in this position or fuss, I want you to stop, let baby lay back, relax, reset, and then try it again. Do it on a side stretch can help to loosen up those tight side muscles. I've seen this quite often in the babies that I work with, where once I give them a good stretching, they are much more loose and able to move a little bit better. Another good exercise that you can do with your baby who is struggling to roll over is actually something called a tummy time pivot, where you can put your baby in tummy time on their tummy and have a toy off to the side and cue baby to shift their weight and move and go get the toy. I will actually do it and have baby go in a complete circle in one direction and then go in a complete circle in the opposite direction, because now you will be cueing baby's trunk to actually do a little bit of a side bending and engage those muscles in the side of baby's trunk, which will help baby to get that corkscrew kind of segmental roll happening once baby actually starts rolling. This is a baby that I've been working with, and here I'm having him do the tummy time pivot where I have the toy off to the side. I'm really making a concerted effort to try to keep him on his tummy and get him to pivot to his side and grab the toy, play with the toy, engage with the toy, rather than rolling onto his back, which he just loves to do, as you can see right there. So those are a couple of activities that you can do with your baby to help your baby to be able to move and start that process of rolling over from side to side. If you found value in this video, I would appreciate it if you would consider liking it and sharing it with other parents who you think would benefit from a video like this, parents who are concerned that their baby are struggling to roll over. All right, I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care.